Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick and we are playing once more Dragon Quest Builders 2 on the Nintendo Switch 2. In the previous episode we actually expanded our bar and expanded the town. We made a kitchen, a dormitory and did a lot of stuff. I think, we brought in some lights. I'm trying to get a little bit familiar again because it's been a while since the previous recording session. Because I thought this was also a good time to take a break. However, that break also included Pokopia. So, yeah. The controls are slightly different for that game. So, if you see me do weird stuff, that's the reason. However, at this moment, Magrog has a mission for us.
Hello there, Nick. Now we've got a few more miners on board. Opening up a deeper mineshaft is a real possibility.
Leave it to me, Magrog. I'll lead the lads as deep can be. And see what we can find.
If memory serves, there's a vein of iron just past where you found the copper. That come in very handy for building the pub.
Okay. It has also been a while since I did that voice. Iron, eh? Lovely, jubbly. Me and the lads will go and scuba that out. Meet us in the mines when you're ready, Nick. Shall do. You off down in the mine again, Nick? Take these. Here, take these. Okay, that's more food. I'm in myself. Well, can't have you getting hungry now, can we?
Hey, how come you get a lovely crafted lunch and I get diddly squat? It's not fair.
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Anyway, don't forget that your job isn't all about mining for metal. You've also got to fix up the tunnels so the miners can get to the seams. Righto, once you've led them safely to the iron, bring me back 10 lumps so I can give it a once over.
Okay. Also, one more thing. I am probably going to need to change out the floor a little bit here as well. Things are going to get broken up, of course. Come on, come on. That's one thing I have to get used to, because in Pokopia, jumping you do with the R button instead of the B button. That's weird. That will be really weird. Oh well. Okay, Magrog asked us to go down the mines to where Doogie is. That is also not how you bring up the map. Not the lower level, that one. We need to go over here, where we last left off. Because it actually gives us... This is also where we will be continuing things. Over here, that direction. Oh. So, yeah. This, I have to say... I always thought it looked weird, but then again you also did, but this is the biggest one. But I never, when I first played this, I never actually considered this to be a tunnel. What's unique? Watch your mouth. Glad you could make it. Me tingling triceps tell me there's a tunnel on the other side of this wall. We could have knocked it down without your help, but we thought it best to wait. Fancy putting that hammer of yours to good use? A rusty wrecking ball do the trick too. Go on, do us a favor and get this wall undone. Yeah, you waited because... Again? Yeah. Maybe it's good to put the consumables on a different spot for now. With my rusty wrecking ball. There it is. Yeah, you can't use it without having it on a hotbar. Ooh! I was a little bit too close to the blast. Yee. Didn't saw that one coming. Ouch. Okay, boatloads of clodstone. Probably will find a use eventually, but I hear something. I think there is some enemy that's trying to hurt us. But hey, the marker says I have to put it down here, so why not? And now I walk a little bit further because getting hurt again, yeah, not my idea of fun. Oh, let's push on, lads. Iron down this way. Just a word of advice: if you catch any of the lads staring into space, it could be a sign we've spotted a problem. So don't make us suffer in silence. See if you can sort us out, eh? Okay. That's something I will have to get used to as well. Not reading with my inner voice. No, I did not want to talk to you. I wanted to change my... Ow. Be gone, will ya? Oh. Yeah, Procopia also doesn't have any battles, so that's something to get used to as well. I don't know if Procopia is better or worse than Dragonquest builders. Well, the building is kind of worse. Procopia has always felt weird to me, that's for sure. Okay, yeah, I will need that. How come there are... I don't know. Okay, that one I was also aiming for because I saw that we were close to a level up. And his maximum HP increase. What do I get now? A new recipe for chainmail. Can I even make... Yeah, I can make that. That requires copper, not iron. Chainmail. Oh, hey. Do we have to reinforce supports again? As the major miner manager, I'm gonna let the lads digging like their lives depend on it. Listen out for the next evening report to see how we do. Okay. So what do you want me to do? Well, I do know that he wants me to fix this up. Yeah. Come on. This is the better place, I think. And now I can grab it here. Yeah, this feels really awkward at the moment. Placing things again. Making it all that. So, oi, Nick! Ain't you forgetting to fix some support somewhere? Are you? What? What supports did I forget? I know there are some over here still, but you didn't even give me the chance to go to this spot. Damn it. Let's put that one over there. No, not let's put that over there. That one over there. I am really going to get used to this again. I really have to get used to it. That one is a little bit more easier. Malworth! Nick repairs the support. Okay. Please be a little bit faster, Malworth. It's not like I'm trying to get the mine up and running again for these lads. That the supports don't fail. Could you at least have my back, that I don't get stomped? Okay, the lads go that direction. However, there is a path down here. As you can see, this is... These guys are going to be troublesome. But as you can see, this is a wall that can be blown up. So, let's blow up the wall then. Yeah, this is also, again, not that big of a deal if you go here a little bit early or something. Because it's not that much of an exploration. You only get here a very specific item. A very unique item. This is one of those chapter treasures. Because these things give rock. And a rock bomb shard. Ooh. I didn't think these guys would give rock bomb shards. They always gave me rock. They just give me a stone. But this guy is a bat. It literally is a bat. And yeah, that means once I collect this, I will also earn the recipe, just like the Fat Rat sign back in Furfield and the Draki statues, all those Draki variants. This will give me a new recipe. Now I can make a rock bomb bat, although I don't know why, because those bats are pretty big. Well, there is one room that I could probably use it for, but that room takes up a whole lot of space. So probably not, better not. Okay, this is the same. I thought he would have, I thought he had unique dialect for every single one of them. Apparently not. Let's not have my twitchy wrong place finger on. Okay. Ooh. Treasure! Always nice. And it contains a lot of rusty bombs. I will have more rusty bombs than I know what to do with by the end of this chapter. Seriously. Again, you guys know what this is. I will be going over this mini metal puzzle once I get access to all of them. There are a few mini metal puzzles that I cannot do at this moment because I cannot reach them. Oh. There's a declaration again. Listen here, lads, the light's fading fast, so we'd better get cracking with today's accumulation declaration. I had hoped I would have had iron in this one as well. Cover round, lads, it's time to kick off today's declaration, and it looks like we've bagged a bumper hole. First up, here's Nick here, and he won't be disappointed. Here goes. 23 lumps of coal, 14 chunks of copper. I think that has to do with the dormitory and the kitchen, that it has gone up again. Here's your chair, Goldilocks, 169 lumps of copper. Thank you! Me need 362 more lumps of copper. Then me become copper golem. So in other words, 2 in the in-game days. We're gonna get that really fast. Alright, that's your lot. You boys deserve a digger's jigger or 2 tonight. Just make sure you're up bright and early for more mining in the morning. Okay, what I was gonna say, there are some, I just wanted to do one episode where I would go over all of these mini metal puzzles, just like I did in Furfield. Because you can't do anything with these mini metal metals at the moment. Well, I can go back, but ooh, we've got a Naviglobe again. Okay, dude. Oh yeah, I wish I had done this before. Neek, me packs are pulsating to the unmistakable rhythm of iron. This must be the place. This scaffolding ain't the best, Nick. Ain't in the best nick though. It don't even look like we can climb the flipping thing to sink our picks into. The metal up top. What metal? Ooh, that metal. What do you reckon, Nick? Think you could draw us up one of your famous blueprints? Once that thing's repaired, I can send the lads up without having to worry about. Okay, once that thing's repaired, I can send the lads up without having to worry about them falling off and breaking their necks. I can do accents. They have a funny speech. That's something I really appreciate about all these Dragon Quest games actually. All of them have some of these real nifty accents for certain people. Okay, I need to add 4 stone steps, 6 ladders and 2 sconces. Yeah, that should be doable. Although, wouldn't you want me to get some flagstone and fix that up as well? Doesn't look like and the bark is also mossy and old. There is also wood paneling that is showing cracks. Wouldn't you want me to fix that one up as well? If that the blueprint of scaffolding looks like you got, soon as the ladder and the platform are fixed, me and the lads will shimmy up there and get to work on the seam. We'll need a nice long ladder to get up there. Get the first few rungs in place, then you can build the rest as you climb. If you're looking for somewhere to work your building magic, there's a workbench just over there. Oh yeah, it is. Oh yeah, I don't have to pick it up with Y. Just let's clean up the things here, okay? Just so it would be a little bit more cleaner. Okay, I needed at least 6 ladders. I needed 2. Oh, I have 2 sconces. Ha! And I have the... That's not X to get to my inventory. And it is not A to get everything out all at once. I need to press Y. Nick. Okay, you go back in there. No, it's X to place, not A to place. But this is actually a real easy thing, because like with the cathedral, the entire scaffolding around it, I can remove all those blocks and it would not be a problem, because those are not one of the mandatory blocks. Oh, this is really nice. I like that I can do this. It's also so nice that I can place blocks without actually having to worry about the camera. Oh, I've been missing that. I truly have to say I've been missing that. Terrific job, Nick! Now we can reach the iron all the way up by the roof. I've gotta say, the scaffolding looks sturdy and it's bleeding brilliant. Having a builder like you on hand and make no mistake. Okay. Now the scaffold's in place, we can take our mining to an all new level. Alright lads, it's time to get digging. You too, Nick. Get your hammer. Magrog wanted you to bring him 10 lumps of the grey stuff, right? We'll haul up all the iron we find ourselves. Later on, keep an ear out for the next evening report, yeah? Oh yeah, I was a little bit late though for that one. Oh, and just a friendly reminder, make sure you activate the Naviglobe over there before you leave. You'll regret it if you don't. I already did that, buddy. I already did that. Okay, so let's see, where can I get 10 lumps? Oh, not close enough. I do not want to grab it from them over there, so... Woo-hoo-hoo! I almost fell down. That takes a long time. Oh crap. Now I have that. Now we're looking at that for the entire time. I forgot. Don't do this if you're expecting story parts. A heavy hunk of iron, purified iron. What was that you just picked up? Was it iron? Old man Magrog said he wanted 10 lumps, so we can't stop yet. Let's try and get some more. Ooh, up there is also some. Maybe I should try to get some from there? Yeah. I can reach! And that's the advantage of first person mode. I can reach a few places that third person can't. But it is a little bit of an awful look though. I need a better hammer because this takes way too long. Way too many hits. Maybe I should cook some, what was it? Steak? Oh no, hamburger. Or potato hamburger. Yeah, it powers up your rock smash then. Let's see, can I go? Yes, I can. So I don't I do this so I don't actually ruin the aesthetic of the mine itself. Where those guys are actually God blimey! You made short work of that. 10 bits of iron in the bag already? How's about you go and give them lumps to Magrog and leave some for the rest of us. Oh, and Nick, I don't know if you're aware, but there's 2 levels to these mines, an upper one and a lower one. I reckon we've explored pretty much all we can up here. I reckon we haven't. Why don't you and me see if we can't find the way down to the lower level before you head up to see Magrog. Lucky for you, I know just the place to start looking. Follow me, Nick. Okay. Where did you go? Oh, there you go. Went. Ha! There's one hard rock. Ooh, that one looked familiar. That means we gotta go boom! Again. Looks like a dead end. Sorry to drag you all the way down here, Nick. But if me quivering quadriceps are to be believed, I'd say there's another tunnel behind these blocky rock edges. Problem is, the stone looks too hard to crack. I don't think that mallet of yours is up to the job, or your rusty wrecking balls neither. You're welcome to try, but I say we have a word with Magrog to see what old Glossy Bones thinks. Maybe Mr. Master Metalworker be able to knock up something with that iron you found. Okay. But I am gonna try anyway. No, that ain't gonna do it. Beep, beep, beep. I'm still gonna do this though. That didn't work. Yeah, like Dougie said, the guy is on the other side. Oh, great. Oh well, we have to go to Magrog and get my cursor off that bombs. No, that's not the map. This is the map. And as you can see, yeah, we know there was an upper and a lower level. I think this one had to do with that bridge where we went down a little bit. Yeah, over there was this bridge where we also found some weed plants and all that kind of stuff. It was that little river that went through the mountains. Okay. Yo, everyone is happy again. Magrog, what do you have to say?
Ah, you find the iron. I take it the miners are able to work the seams now. A builder like you could make some useful tools out of iron. A metal mallet would break blocks better than that wooden thing I've seen you flailing around. But more importantly, what's the situation with you and Babs?
Wouldn't you like to know? Well, to be honest, I think she's just using me as practice dummy to test her cooking on, so I don't think you have to worry about that.
What do you mean? You don't know what I mean?
Yeah, not what I said, but
Pa, don't play dumb with me, laddie. I saw the look in her eyes when she handed you those shrooms on a stick.
Yeah, she expects me to report back to say how good well they tasted.
Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not competing for Bab's affection like those hooligans. I just want to know what I have to do to get some of her delicious home cooking myself.
How about signing up as practice dummy for her cooking? Just tell her that.
So about the shroom she gave you. Are there any leftovers? Mind sharing a little with me? At least let me lick the juice off the steak.
Well, I still have one. I kind of wasted two of them. Neek, is it just me, or have you noticed that whenever Babs comes up, the people here start acting all strange? It's hormones. Oh, yeah, it's love. Love, you say? Never heard of it. Probably stay away from it a little while longer. This kind of love is a little bit of obsessive. If you find any, can you give me a bit? I don't want. If I find any, then I'll gladly hand it over to you because, like I said, this kind of love, a little bit too obsessive for my taste. Okay. Next up on the docket.
So, you finally got your hands on some iron, eh? You're making good progress down there. But it won't all be plain sailing, I promise you that. Sooner or later you bump into a section of tunnel too tough for that wooden mallet.
As you mentioned it, we actually did.
You need a harder hammer if you want to break those rocks. And for that we'll need a smithy. A blacksmith home. Away from home. I want you to make the walls entirely out of iron blocks. I find surrounding yourself with iron brings out the best in a blacksmith. Inside, I want a forge, a leather sack, a pot and a chest.
Okay. That should be and I think you also said it had to be made.
I want the walls of our smithy to be made only out of iron blocks. You can't forge the quality iron unless you live and breathe the stuff.
That's what I thought. Inside, really, yeah. I thought you said that. Oh boy! Iron blocks all around. Well, first up, let's turn everything into into iron ingots. Then, also, I had a chainmail. I could make that now. So let's put on the chainmail. Okay. Ooh, that looks snazzy. Chainmail has 28 defense over the 22 defense. Yeah, that's an improvement. But then again, every little thing you get new is makes a number go up. I think I'm gonna make the smithy over here. Collect this, then I'll pick up you and oh wait. Right. If you don't mind, guys, I am going to clean up a bit as well. Oh yeah, you guys are still... I still have to learn that X does not open my inventory. Where do I have it? Oh, I only have 5. take out. I also have that much of sand. So, I am going to... Oh, this is the fill mode. I need swap mode. That means I am going to swap out everything over here. I need or I want all the flagstone blocks. I know I can't get them all. Oh. Hey, move it, will ya? Move, you sorry little ass. You're on the way. Okay, then I'll do this first. But I do want to have... Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, of course. This is gonna be a little bit more difficult. Let me hide the blueprint for a little bit and allow me to fix up the floor tiles. I'll be back a little bit. That's the floor fixed. Now I have to fix up this floor. And this is a lot more easier because I already removed all the broken stuff before. Okay, having done this, okay, that was all the iron ingots. They are finally done as well. So let's pick up and have everything put in place. Do I want to place it over here or do I want to place it like this? I need one more layer. Now I needed this one. Whoop. And then this one, I can do that. Yeah, I think I need it to be this. No. Then I can put this over there. I am really messing up with my button combinations, aren't I? Yeah, that one over there. And I needed a chest. Do I have a chest and a leather sack, I think? Was also one of the requirements. Yes, I have a chest. Do I have... Yes, I have a leather sack. I know those things are actually for... Am I going to... Well, this should be... I hope it's sufficient. Because I'm gonna need those other 3 as well. And if I am going to make a entire walls out of iron blocks, then that is going to be a lot of iron blocks. Probably will eventually end up making... I don't have enough. I don't have enough! No! That means I have to make... Then I have to wait for the evening report again. Oi. Am I going to be capable? Will he? Yeah, I think he will. He has to forgive me for that. Yeah, he will have to forgive me for that one. Okay. That hurts. That really hurts. I am going to take out 4 here. And then put in 4 windows. At least my Smithy will also have a little bit of outside light then. It isn't actually completely a dark hole. A little bit of outside lighting never hurts. But now the question is, well, let's place this one here. And that one over there. And then this. I am missing something. It is a room. What did I miss? Magrog. Okay, I need 1 forced, 1 chest, 1 hanging bag, Annie, and 1 pot. Oh, of course, the 1 pot. Do I have a pot? Do I have a pot? No, I don't. Guys, can you take care of this dude? No, you can't. Of course you can't. Fine. Okay, so now this is a room. And now we make it a smithy. Oh, well, if I press the right button. This is a smithy. And it is a, well, a room for smithing. Good job with the new smithy, Nick. You've got a real knack for this kind of thing. The smell of fresh smelted iron has never smelled so good. We can do great work in a smithy like this. But making ingots is a time-consuming task. We could work more efficiently with 2 forges on the go. I'll leave the final decision up to you. Dude! Look out of your eyes. I already have 2 forges. I don't need a second forge. But it does get, for the smithy, only 1 forge is necessary. But yeah, like he said, if you have 2 forges, you can either put 2 of the same ingots in either forge. And then it will form those ingots in parallel of one another. Or you can have 1 forge work on 1 type of ingot. And another forge on another type of ingot. And so you will have more of those. More to the point, have you tried your hand at ironmongering yet? Maybe the heavy metal paneling will provide some food for thought. And that builder's brain of yours. Just imagine forged iron clashing against solid rock. I'm sure something will come to mind. I know they say you can't rush creativity, but have you really not figured it out yet? You know, making an iron sledgehammer, which I still, well, maybe I figured out now. Ooh! That was my iron sledgehammer. Of course, there is also a quest associated with this. However, one thing I want to say to this Smithy here. Magrog likes to be in here. If you put up some ingot smelting or something, ingots that have to be prepared, Magrog will come in here and he will help get the process along a little bit. He will help in forging some extra or make this go faster. Make the process go faster. When he is in here, you see the counter go down a little bit faster than usual. How much does that cost? I knew it! I need to wait for the evening report again. Or I have to go down the mine. Ah well, the evening report is, the accumulation declaration is soon enough. But one more thing. I never experienced this myself because I actually always kept all the ingots and everything in my bag. I actually hardly put anything in chests when since I have this bag. The only things that I actually leave in the chest is what they have put in the chest. So this these coals and well, the iron ore. Ah, you see here? This is him hurrying things up. However, I have heard stories of others that when you put in smelted ingots in these chests and you have an anvil in here as well, because the anvil is not part of the smithy, not necessarily, but you can put the anvil in here, and when you do that and you put ingots in this chest, Magrog will forge weapons from them. He will choose one of the recipes that you have. Well, Roth, please don't bother Magrog. But he will be forging it. And that can be troublesome if you need those ingots for something else. Because that uses up the ingots and then you are stuck with, well, kind of pointless weapons for that. Am I going to change that? You know what? We are going to wait for the accumulation declaration at this moment. And when that happens, I also think I'm going to end it over here. Yeah, that didn't take too long. Listen here, lads, lights fading fast, so we better get cracking with today's accumulation declaration. Gather round, lads, it's time to kick off today's declaration, and it looks like we've bagged a bumper haul. First up, here's Nietzsche, and he won't be disappointed. Here goes. 41 lumps of coal and 8 chunks of iron. 14 chunks of copper, that's all. Here's your share, Goldilocks, 266 lumps of copper. Okay, next declaration, we are done. He will be a copper golem. Thank you, me need 96 more lumps of copper, then me become copper golem. That's your lot. You boys deserve a digger's jigger or two tonight. Just make sure you're up bright and early for more mining in the morning. Okay, so let's collect this one and then put in some iron work. Let's make iron ingots. But with that done, I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you again next time, when we will be going in deeper into the mines, and I will believe we will also reach copper golem status, because I have dragged this on way too long for a let's play that we actually got legitimately the 1000 lumps of copper. It's not that the game has to shortcut us. But I thank you all for watching, and until next time. If you like this video, please leave a like behind. If you dislike it, leave a dislike. I also like to hear what you think about Dragon Quest Builders and Dragon Quest Builders 2. Also, what do you think about this new game Pocopia that is taking everything by storm? It's so popular at this moment. I liked it. But what do you think? No, leave that down in the comments below, and bye!